Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs Show. Happy Wednesday afternoon. I didn't expect to make this, but if somewhat breaking news comes out, somewhat breaking videos have to come alongside with them. So we're talking about Rodrigo Bentancur and the potential revealing of his ban length, and just sort of the general view of what we really need next from this whole situation. So you see what I mean when I get to it, all right? And yes, I have previously uploaded today, so if you have missed it, go back, have a watch of it, all right? Let me know what you think. And also, the video really starts from about a minute 30 or something like that. I forgot to unmute my mic, which this time I've made sure that it's not on mute, I promise. And there is a members video coming out shortly after this one for the members, and it is around Pape Matar. So there you go, a little hint for you. So yeah, let's talk about Bentancur and this situation. This is... it's a weird one. So actually, it came out about 4 hours ago, and it came from Poseidon on Twitter saying that it looks like it's going to be a 7-game ban for Bentancur. Okay, so again, not great. Not going to deny it. Not great. It's again, it's probably one of the only. Well, he's the only starter from the weekend that came out with any real glory. On top of that, with how poor at times we can be, he's a guy that looks like he actually cares. But Paul O'Keefe also sort of adding just a little hint of extra to this, saying that Rodrigo Bentancur will be hit with a domestic ban of 7 games. So, I ironically discussed sort of Spurs fixtures coming ahead. Now I'm going to have to discuss Bentancur's situation. So he will obviously, in theory, miss the Man City away game. That'll be his first of 7. Fulham at home, Bournemouth away, Chelsea at home, Southampton away, Man United in the Cup, and Liverpool at home. That would be 7. Now, he in theory is allowed to play in Europa League games because it's a domestic ban. We'll see if that carries over or not. Ironically, I would like him to miss the European football as well, because in that case, he would be back for the Manchester United Cup game in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup. So, look, if it is a domestic one, he's back for Forest away on Boxing Day. So he's gone from Premier League football for basically 6 weeks. Okay. Now, obviously, yes, he would be able to play against Roma at home, and he would be able to play Rangers away, which, obviously, things can happen. He could get injured. He's a human being. He's allowed to get injured. He might end up having to miss those games as well because of injury, Look, if I'm honest, it's a gutting blow. It was an expected one. I didn't expect it to be like a 2 or 3 game ban. I expected it to be a multiple game ban. Is it the worst thing that's ever happened in football? No. Is it a stupid thing that he did? Yes. So we knew the ban was coming. We have to live with it. Now, it's a domestic one, so he still will play in Europe. So we're still going to have an experienced player playing in Europe, which is good because obviously, injuries may happen and things like that. But obviously, because he's going to be missing, you want to make sure that you're giving Bissouma enough rest, Sarr enough rest as well. But speaking of really what next, let's actually look at this as a next man up mentality. This is now Bissouma's time to nail down the number 6 role for himself, and he has, I think, for the most part, been decent this season, for sure. I think you could be even looking at, for the people that sit there and, they grumble about Archie Gray and what have you. Well, Archie Gray is probably going to start getting minutes at the number 6 role. He obviously will feature probably in Europa League games still at fullbacks, but in the league, he might get 15, 20, half an hour as the number 6. You expect Bergvall to probably step up his minute intake. And the thing is with all this is, yes, it sucks. We lose Bentancur. But the way we should look at it, not as we've lost him, let's panic. We should actually more so look at this as, right, this is an opportunity now for other people. So, for the Greys, for the Bergvalls, the Bissoumas, the Sarrs, all of these players should look at this and go, I'm probably within those 7 games going to get some minutes. What do I do with those minutes? That's the way I would look at it. I mean, I would hope they would look at it like that. They're professional athletes. This is the real attitude that a professional athlete will have. That it's, you know, it's unfortunate that I lost a teammate, but his loss is my gain. I need to show what I can do, and I need to show within the minutes that I may receive what I can do from this. So, you know, again, yes, it's bad that we lose Bentancur, but it's great for players like Graham, Bergval and Basuma and what have you. But it does put a lot more pressure on them to perform. It puts a little bit more strain on the midfield room to make sure they stay fit. They get enough rest and rotation as well. So then it's come down to the manager that, you know, look, you're going to be without him for 6 weeks in the Premier League. Make sure you're rotating in the cup games, because obviously there's only 2 cup games. There's 3, but by the end of that, you know what I mean? But there's 2 European Cup games. He will have to get rotated in. Make sure Basuma is not playing in Europe. In theory, if he is going to be the new number 6, he is not to play in Europe. If you want to rotate a player into that position, Archie Gray, Bergval, you know, if Basuma is number 6, he needs to be kept healthy. If it's going to be Gray, going to be featuring in the midfield a little bit more into the Europe side of things, then what does that put on the pressure on the fullback side of things? So what I would say is this is also probably a good thing. And again, not to be, you know, let's find a positive in a negative. Jed Spence should actually benefit from this, because actually, if we go, going to need to rotate, probably should put Jed Spence. You know, if we are going to, you know, substitute or play a fullback in the Premier League, let's put Jed Spence in. Keep Gray back for the European game when he's going to be playing 90 minutes. So let's see what you guys think about that. You know, are you as... Look, we shouldn't be happy about it, obviously, but it's a situation we knew was coming. Are you as positive about the situation for other players as I am, or are you a little bit more downbeat? Let me know down below your thoughts, fears, obviously, on all that. And obviously, I'll speak to you all really soon in the next Spurs video. Take care, everyone. See you later.